Dinner with Andre. Dinner with Andre. And this is a review of another stinker movie that I didn't like. It's called My Dinner with Andre, which was a Louis Malier film. French, again. Wallace Shawn was it. Comedian Wallace Shawn was in that movie. Him and his friend, and comedian Wallace Shawn, and it was 1981, and I saw it with my parents in the theater, and I was bored to death. Of course, I was 10. They figured, maybe years later you'll understand the depths of the story and how, the characters' discussion is really amazing. And although as I went along in my high school years and early 20s, I learned that movies are much more interesting when in a movie, in your acting school and stuff, they tell you, show, don't tell. This movie is nothing but tell. This movie is like all talking. They're not actually doing anything. They're just sitting there talking. That one guy's interesting, kind of. What he drones on about becomes evidently boring after just minutes, and it becomes plotting and uninteresting and New Yorky. I'm sure that was Oscar bait right there back in the 80s, big time, because it didn't have anything going on. It was easy to film. Just put two guys in a room and film them. And I thought that it was just like really lazy writing, and not only that, what they were saying was not all that interesting. And even though when I was in my teens and 20s, and now that I'm in my mid-40s, yeah, it's still really boring. It's still one of the most boring things I've ever seen. I would not recommend My Dinner with Andre to anyone. It still sucks. Yes, so Wallace Shawn talks, and his friend, and then he listens, and his friend talks, and he listens for 2 hours about stuff that happens to them in New York. And there was one scene that was vaguely amusing that everybody went on about, how there was a shocking moment where this guy had his cousin or something. But it's like, that's it. It's sort of like how when Harry Met Sally, a better movie about talking, when she does the scene in the bar or the coffee bar where she's all, I'll have what she's having. Everybody remembers that joke, but none of the other jokes. It's like the same thing here. It's like one joke. One joke about the cousin. That's it. That's all they got. Yeah. My Dinner with Andre. But it got worse as it went along. But yeah. So I don't recommend that one either. My Dinner with Andre. And these are sort of short reviews.